Hello, Gemini twin gang, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of June 28th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective now, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Gemini not see coming for the week of June 28th? 2026. What do they not see coming? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do we not see coming this week? Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. At the bottom of the deck, we have creativity. Okay. Tell me why crying over you is something that Gemini does not see coming this week. Sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. Oh, two cards came out here. Two of Swords to the Tower came out together. And then we have the Strength card, the situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Cups. Oh, someone's sorry. Someone's sorry. You're getting an apology from someone here. For some of you, it's your kid or kids with those two pages. Or maybe someone just behaved immaturely. Let's see where we go with this. Clarify that Eight of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifiers on the table. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by the Devil, Justice, and the Four of Pentacles. Well, you have someone obsessed with not wanting to let you go, or not wanting you to move forward or move on. What is that Ace of Wands here for Gemini this week? What is that Ace of Wands? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Wands, clarified by Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, that's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Three of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Hermit. We'll get into their energy in a second. Your energy this week actually looks really good. Eight of Pentacles, you're really focused on something. House and home, maybe working, maybe doing a whole bunch of things, taking care of the people, pets, plants in your life that matter. You're very busy this week. You're going to feel like you're working 8 days a week when there are only 7 days in a week. So there's a lot of action, but a lot of the things that you need to do this week, it's like they really need your concentration. Like this is an individual at a desk, almost like in a student-like position at a desk. So I just feel like everything you're doing this week really needs your attention. Eight of Swords to the Ace of Swords to the Nine of Wands. There's a feeling here of like, I'm coming out of a storm, I'm starting to feel better, but I don't have a lot of time to focus on like all the shit that just went down. I need to focus on doing this. I got, you know what I mean? I got to water the plants. I got to feed the cat. You know, I got a dumpster outside I got to fill. I don't have time to worry about any of my usual worries or troubles. Your moment of clarity this week is like everything that I always worry about is going to be there 10 minutes from now, 10 hours from now, 10 days from now. Right now, I need to focus on this. There are things here that I need to get done this week. I'm just speaking like you. The Ace of Wands. Notice that Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. Again, something here that you're not too happy about, but it's sort of like I got to put on the back burner, and instead I have to focus on other things. Things that will make me happy in the moment, things that will make me happy in the future. I can't focus too much on what happened back there. Like, I don't have time for, I ain't got time for that. I just heard that. I heard, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So because you're doing this, there's a shift in your energy. So you're feeling lighter, you're feeling brighter, you're feeling happier, even though you have like a crap ton of stuff to do this week. Two of Swords to the Tower. This is what you don't see coming. Notice in the Two of Swords, person's like clearly blindfolded. What you don't see coming. There is someone here who, for whatever reason, feels like they need to hold you back, like you're moving a little too fast. You either got over that Three of Swords too quickly and they don't like it. Maybe that Three of Swords moment was a breakup between you and this person. I mean, I'm a Gemini sun. I did not experience that, but maybe for some of you, there's a breakup here. They just don't want you to move on. There's an obsessive energy here. This person feels like the right thing for them to do is to either hold on to you or to hold you back from moving on from them, or try to hold you back so you don't move too quickly towards whatever it is here that you're working on. What is going on with this? Now, on that creativity card on the bottom, it literally says, this is like in my private reads, which I haven't done in over a year now. I miss them. But this used to come up as a narcissist card every single time, because it says on it, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates you, feeds off of you, feeds off of your energy. So it's very much like that narcissistic kind of vibe, or low vibrational energy. I think this person does not like that you are managing, at least for this week, to get your crap together and move forward on other things. Either you're not paying enough attention to them, or you're moving on from them. There's something here happening. Clarify that Five of Cups. Let's first establish that. Why are they in the Five of Cups? One more shuffle. Thank you. Why are they in the Five of Cups? Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. This is what you're working on. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is what you're working on. So why are they sad? They're sad because of the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. You're working to beautify your home. You're working to buy another home. You're working to relocate. Maybe you're looking for another job. This could be like coworkers or your current boss. Someone does not like the fact that you are suddenly pouring pentacle resources into your structure. Again, your house, home, maybe your finances here. It makes you happy. Okay. That's such a wild energy. What's behind the creativity card? Fishing for comments. Oh, look at that. Moving boxes. Maybe some of you are moving or cleaning out your house like I am. So this person is sad or upset because it appears that you are moving on from them. Maybe they're losing their grip from you, or their grip on you, something like that. What is this person doing this week? Because with the 2 pages, I would anticipate some type of communication. So what is that communication? One more shuffle. Thank you. The communication, Ace of Cups, everything I say is the truth. Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Oh boy, bottom of the deck, the Magician. I would expect this person to communicate with you something like, sorry to see you go. Heard that you're considering leaving the company, or you are leaving the company. There's something here like trying to guilt trip you. Trying to guilt trip you for leaving the company, maybe giving your notice, exploring other options or opportunities. Trying to guilt you to not move, like literally for those of you who are like you're relocating or you're contemplating relocating. There's something here about a gesture of like nostalgia and memories and trying to guilt you. What are they trying to guilt Gemini? You can't guilt a Gemini. You just can't. You just can't guilt a Gemini. We got 2 minds. We see you coming. Plus we have tarot. Sorry. Why is this person trying to guilt Gemini this week? This is guilting. One more shuffle. Thank you. 2 of Wands, because of that decision you made, King of Swords, and the Fool card. They do not want you to move towards a new beginning. I've said this over and over again in my reading. So if you're, you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, howdy, howdy. Queens exist in the present for me. They process the present, they process the past, they take care of the shit happening right now. And kings take action. So once the queen figures everything out, then the masculine part of us takes action. It doesn't mean the men in our lives. It's, it could be you if you're a woman watching. We all have masculine, feminine energy. That's just how I see it. And it's, again, not hierarchical or anything like that. It's just how I see a suit of cards. So you've been processing. I've got all this stuff going on. All this stuff happened back here. I can't worry about. I got to take care of all this stuff because I have a new beginning coming. You've made a choice, a new beginning. You are looking forward to relocating, or you are looking forward to finding a new job, or you are, looking forward to breaking up with this person or divorcing them, whatever the heck is going on here. Or they already know that you're going to stop talking to them, like if it's a family member or a friend. So why all of a sudden this nostalgic conversation or the expression of guilt or remorse or how much they're going to miss you is because they do not want you to move on towards your new beginning. Who is this person? Can we get an identifier for this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. An identifier for this person. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Could be another Gemini, could be a Pisces. It's some, oh, for some of you, this is someone who wishes that they could be one of your choices or options. That you would stay with them, work with them, continue to work with them. This is someone who wishes that they were the choice or option that you're picking, because clearly you're picking a path here and they're not on the path. So this is someone who wishes that you would pick the path that they're on, or that would keep you closer to them. Anything else here? Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person does not want you to move on from them. Anything else to identify this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords, the World card, and the Five of Swords. This person is hoping to emotionally manipulate you this week, okay? So you don't close the door on them and move on. That's all they're trying to do. Delay, postpone your new beginning. Talk about a narcissistic energy there. So I would be mindful of that. You keep doing you. They're sad. They're hurt. They know that the days in your life for them are like numbered. So it's just someone who's, and look, I don't know, maybe this is your kid. Maybe I'm speaking to a Gemini who's older like myself. I'm 52. Maybe you're relocating. You know, this could be one of your kids doesn't want you to move far away from them for other reasons. I don't know, maybe you help them out. Maybe you're like the free babysitter for their kids. You know what I mean? You help them pay the bills. Well, if mom and dad, you know, moves away now, who's going to do that for me? It is a selfish energy. I'm not saying they don't care about you. I'm not saying that they're not sorry that you're, you know, relocating. But this is all self-interest to try to sabotage the next chapter of your life because it benefits them. So just, you know, take that how it resonates, or if it resonates, I should say. I don't have any kids. This is not my kid. I do see this as an ex of mine where we've maintained a good friendship, Tony and I. Most of you've been on the channel, you know. I was married for 24 years, got a divorce 6 years ago. We maintained a very good friendship. We're both in different relationships. He is aware that I'm relocating. And I could see him doing this. This is very much something he would do. Again, I don't think he wants reconciliation or anything like that. But as a Taurus, he has a hard time letting go. And just me moving away for him is the final close. So I could see him doing this, just try to make me feel bad this week. But it's not going to happen, Tony. If you're watching, I'm still moving. I still got that 12-month plan. The girl is still on the move. Let's get you 3 cards of advice, Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice for this week, Knight of Cups. When that comes in, Page of Cups, there it is. The Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Temperance. There's something here about understanding that whether or not you have a great relationship with this person or a difficult relationship with this person, although it's coming across energetically as sabotaging behavior because they just won't say, I don't want you to leave. I feel like that's the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords manipulation here. They should just say, hey, Gemini, I really don't want you to leave the company. I don't want you to go work for someone else. I'm really going to miss having, I don't know, lunch with you every Friday. You know, it could be the kid that says, hey, mom, hey, dad, I know you're relocating, but, you know, I really love having you close by. I've come to depend or rely on you to help me out, help the kids out, whatever's going on here. So in that respect, yes, they are being a bit manipulative, but there's something here of seeing that at the core of it, they do care about you. They do care about you. There is some level of or degree of affection or love or something like that. And for you to move on from them, whether you're doing it professionally, platonic, or romantically, would hurt them. So there's something here seeing it like, yes, in a way it is manipulative, but on the other hand, it's because it is coming from a place of love. So just keep that in mind. So maybe you want to be a little gentle with them this week when that happens. That is what I have for you, Gemini, for the week ahead. If you like those messages and they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.